What's happening, everybody? Back again. So I don't know if everybody's heard or read or seen um, the Mannford police officer, Mannford, Oklahoma police chief, um, was apparently shot and killed in Pensacola Beach, Florida. Him, who was the chief of police in Mannford, Oklahoma, and his only detective that they say people who knew him, friends of them, family members, etc., all say that they were best friends on the force and off the force. They were always together. They were always, whatever they were doing, they were together, best friends. So they go to Pensacola Beach, Florida, for training. They go to a training seminar for police officers to learn more on how to deal with domestic violence situations for family members, children, all types of things, domestic abuse oriented. So while they're down there, I guess, and there's not a whole bunch of information about it, they still haven't come out and said what exactly happened. I don't know if what we do know is that the chief of police was shot and killed. They said it was an alcohol-fueled dispute. It turned into a fight, and the detective, his detective, shot the chief of police. So police were called. They got there. They found him dead, and they arrested the other officer from Mannford. He's now been in custody for a few days now. I'm not sure if he's speaking to them or not, because nothing else has came out to say what exactly happened. So all there is as of now is people speculating. Just speculation, saying, people saying, what could it have been about? Could it have been about a woman? Could it have been about an affair and one was going to tell? Could it have been something to do with drugs? Could it have been something to do with them together? Nobody knows. All speculation. So people are kind of curious, and obviously people from Mannford and around Mannford that knew him, they all said he was a great guy, would pretty much do whatever to help whoever. So obviously the whole community's kind of shook, because Mannford, Oklahoma is not a big city. It's not a city at all. It's a town. I'm not sure the population, but it's not large. Like I say, it's a small town. It was small enough that, like I say, the officer who shot him was the only detective in Mannford, his only detective. So that kind of tells you how small the area is, how small their department was. So they've had to move one of the other officers of Mannford up to be acting chief of police right now, because obviously he's dead. His detective, which I guess you could call his second in command, his whatever, he's in custody, obviously. So they had to move somebody up that probably doesn't know really what they're supposed to do as a police chief, but they're going to have to figure it out and roll with it and get it going, you know what I'm saying? So right now, as of now, everybody's just kind of waiting to see if he speaks to the cops, if he's speaking to the police, if he's giving his side of the story, if he's saying what caused it, if he remembers what caused it, if he really was that intoxicated. Who knows? But you would assume that he knows the reason of why the fight started. It hasn't come out, so I'm not sure if he's just decided he's not going to talk. Obviously, I would assume, being a police officer, he knows to probably not say much and just get an attorney. So that's probably what he's doing. That's probably how this is going to go. And you may not hear anything about it until it's time for him to go to court. So if you're following it and you keep up on it, and you've heard anything different than what I've than what I've heard, obviously drop me a comment, tell me about it, because I've kind of been trying to follow along with it and stay up on what's happening as well. So if I hear more, I'll try and update. I'll put another video out if I can figure out and they come out with what exactly happened. I'll definitely drop another video, let everybody know. If you haven't already, I appreciate it if you go and subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop me a like if you'd like to, and also drop me a comment if you want. Tell me what you think about the situation. Tell me what you think could have happened, what you think could have caused this to happen, for it to go that far, for it to actually go to where one of them ended up dead. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a good day. Appreciate everybody watching, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. I'm out.